So we're back here with Dr. Rob. We talked a little bit about the custom-made orthotics that we do here in the office, and he's the person that does those for us here. So Dr. Rob, if you could kind of walk us through, number one, what is it that we do to create these, and then how are those going to help somebody with shin splints?
Okay, so this is our basic orthotic blank, and what we would do, we heat this, have the person stand in this foam. So when you're standing in the foam, it's going to take a pretty good mold of your foot. We might have to move it around just to make sure we get everything with the foot. But after that, the person steps off. It will be just a copy of the bottom of their foot.
So basically it'll look something
Kind of like that on the top. Now,
where it's supporting their arch specifically as opposed to just a generic ortho.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So then after that, we're going to take this piece of cork and we'll just glue that on there. Which will end up looking something like this. After we have the cork on there and everything's dry, we'll grind that down so that we can have the arch in the foot. So that way the foot's just going to be supported in any position.
Okay. Now with shin splints, how is that going to help to avoid, especially somebody like that's a runner that's dealt with them in the past, how can this help to avoid that in the future?
The major thing these are going to help with is it's going to give you some cushion, going to absorb some of the shock. So you're not taking the shock and putting it all the way up the kinetic chain. It's just going to, when you're not putting as much up the leg, we're not going to have as many tight muscles here, which will not affect the knee as much, not affect the hip as much, things like that. So the big thing we're looking for is just cushion and support.
Okay, great. So Dr. Rob can do those here in the office. We actually create them from start to finish. So if you do have any questions about orthotics, especially custom-made orthotics, give us a call at the office and he can answer any questions for you. Next, we're going to talk about the Alter G treadmill and something that you can do if you're actually dealing with shin splints and you still want to train.